Frantzen Family Farms is a 385-acre diversified farm in New Hampton, Iowa, north of Waterloo.
We grow corn, soybeans, a variety of small grains, hay and pasture. We have a beef cow herd, and we finish the calves out to slaughter. We also have a brood sow herd, and we finish market hogs out to slaughter.
In the spring of 2011, the Frantzens had an energy flow analysis performed on the farm to determine how best to reduce their fossil fuel use.
Well, I wanted to see how dependent the farm really was on what types of energy sources, because there are several, and to see what our historic trend has been. So that was the biggest thing I wanted to learn, but I also had some questions about what we could be doing in the future.
The energy flow analysis consisted of two phases: quantifying the energy flowing through the farm and evaluating the use of on-farm resources for heating the farmhouse.
The first part of the project was an evaluation of what our uses were. So we went through the past records on the fossil fuel use and the LP gas use, diesel fuel and gasolines, and then we also looked at all the electrical use in the farm. So that was the first part of the project, but then we also got into our project where we're asking questions about what we could do, so we had some technical assistance in the last half of the project. What happened is when the project started, it's like a lot of other things that get you into thinking about things. So I came back home and I decided to call our utility up and ask them for an energy evaluation. They gave me this contact information, and so we hired this independent outfit, and he charges just $150. And he came here and he spent several hours here on the house. And he had a series of questions to start with. Then he did a walkthrough of the house. And then he did a test on the house, actually several tests on the house. And then he filed a report.
The report showed that the windows were tight, the doors were variable, but the foundation was leaky due to hollow interior wall construction of the 1890 home.
The great thing then was, after a while, he sat down and he wrote a list of things that we should do, and he prioritized them based on the easiest things to do that'll save the most money down to the most difficult things to do. And he had a scan gun so he could show us thermally what was going on, and it was very thorough.
As a result, the Frantzens implemented 80% of the home energy auditor's recommendations. Their farm energy flow analysis confirmed those energy savings. The energy flow analysis also confirmed energy savings from air drying the corn crop whenever weather permits. This reduces fossil fuel use and shields the farm from volatile energy costs and changes in climate.
We decided to have the furnace removed and to put a geothermal heating and cooling system in, which is central air and your geothermal heating. And our system is a 4-ton system with horizontal below-ground loops. We spent several $1,000s in constructing something outside where we store now thousands of bushels of cobs, which is a good thing to have, stored dry cobs out of the weather. And now we're going to, at least we think we are, put in an external burner and then probably put a water tank downstairs, large tank. And the external burner will burn the biomass, warm the water up downstairs in the house. The geothermal loops will come back into the house, will go down through the water tank and pick the energy up out of the water before it goes to warm the house up. I think that all farmers should try to envision how they'd run their operations on $5, $10, and $20 a gallon diesel fuel, and really seriously. And I really think that what we need is some demonstration farms in geographic areas, and have not even a hypothetical, have like maybe even on the experimental stations with Iowa State farms, and the farm manager's told, you're going to get charged $30 a gallon for diesel fuel, and we still want you to make money. Energy is going to become a major driver, and to be responsible people, we have to find responsible ways to deal with that.